Get started with Michael McCammon.
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and start. Hey, Sydney, this is Matt McCammon from Sports Illustrated. How has it been since you got to campus, adjusting to practice and adjusting to teammates and just adjusting to campus and whatnot?
It's been a pretty good adjustment, gelling with the guys pretty well. Really, it's been a good adjustment for me, really more than I expected. So the guys brought me in, so me adjusting everything well. So it's been going good.
Go to Michael and then Shannon.
Hey, Sydney, Michael McCammon, Cardinal Authority. I talked to Malik at Louisville Live, and he's mentioned it before that you guys have a relationship, obviously, from the same area. From your vantage point, what's the connection with you two? Like, what's that bond like?
It's a real tight bond. Really, that's my step cousin, so really got a good bond. We played against each other in high school. I've been working out with each other, and he really was a big impact when we coming to Louisville. So really a good close friend and family member.
Shannon?
Hey, Sydney, Shannon Russell from the Courier-Journal. Since you've come to Louisville, since you arrived in July, what work have you done physically on your body with Coach Kettler? And have you lost weight at all since you've been here?
I lost 22 pounds, so I've been getting pretty decent shape with Coach Kett, working every day, conditioning in the morning, afternoons and stuff. So really getting prepared for the season. So Coach Kett been a big help.
And if I could follow that up, what did you do to lose the weight? Was it changing your diet? Was it weight training? Was it physical activity? All of it?
Oh yeah, it was more of weight training and with my diet, just listening to what I'm eating, taking control of my calorie deficit and stuff like that. So really a combine of both.
Russ Brown?
Yeah, Sydney, I wanted to follow up on the question about Malik Williams. How did those matchups go? You're younger than him, obviously, but not quite sure how much. But how those matchups go, and what was it like playing against him then, and any particular part of your game that you think was similar to his?
We both rebound the ball, run the floor. When I play him, he could shoot a little bit more better than me, but I'd probably say our physicality, rebounding the ball. So.
How did the matchups go when you played him?
I only played him probably one time, so the matches were pretty good. We went back and forth with each other, so it was a pretty good game.
Okay.
To Michael.
Hey, Sydney, now that team practice is underway, what's that first day of team practice like? I mean, the high energy. I mean, what's it like? Obviously, it's different than individuals. So what's it like for you guys?
Well, we're going to start our first practice today, so really get a whiff of what's that going to be like. Really high energy, a lot of the drills and stuff. Just getting ready for the season and stuff. So really high intensity stuff, full court. Really focusing on defense this year. So.
Shannon?
After you reopened your commitment, what was it about Louisville that brought you here?
I knew Coach Mack since he was at Xavier, so obviously I had a connection with Coach Mack. And really, it's been closer to home, so my family comes to some of my games, more of my games. So only 3 hours away, so it was convenient for my family too. So, and I feel like it was a good fit for me for my game, and I trust Coach Mack with my games. So I like the team, the teammates, everybody here just brought me in. So that's really a good feel I had on my visit. So.
Matt?
Hey, Sydney and Matt again. You talked a little bit about your matchups with Malik, but when you throw in Gabe and other guys who can play the one end, how do you feel about this team's ability in the front court so far?
I feel like we have a good ability to rebound the ball, score, pass out double teams. We're getting better on the defensive end, but I feel like overall we got a pretty decent front court this year. A lot of depth with Rose, Gabe, Malik, and myself. So I feel like we're in a pretty good spot right now. We got to keep working.
Other questions for Sydney?
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and interject. I know a lot of talk over this offseason is about the offseason, but how are things looking on the defensive end so far in workouts and just drills and things of that nature?
Things are really looking good on the defensive end. Obviously, we focus on offense, but more the last month and a half, we've been focusing on defense and stuff. So that's really picking up. making that an emphasis in practice. So that's really been a main focus what Coach Mack try to install on us.
Michael?
Hey, Sydney, obviously you weren't here last year, but a couple new assistants on the staff. How would you describe, what Coach Ross McMains is bringing to this program and how it's impacting practice and style of play?
Coach Ross is a good coach, bringing a new offensive style to our team. We play more faster, more intensity. So Coach Ross has brought a new offense to us that we really like, and we're just going with it. So.
To Russ?
Yeah, Sydney, could you just talk a little bit about how you think you fit in with this group, being one of the newcomers? What do you think you're going to contribute?
I contribute rebounding, scoring in the post, being a defender. Really just been a high energy guy coming and rebounding the ball and just being there for my teammates whenever they need me. So I feel like I do a good job of trying to be a leader on the team. Just being a high energy guy on the team. So.
Matt?
Hey, Sydney, Matt again. For those who haven't had a chance to watch you play, how would you describe your style of play, and who do you maybe model your game after?
I have a high energy motor. I like to dunk the ball. Just a high energy player. I really want to model my game after anybody, but I'd probably say just a high energy guy that plays both ends of the floor, doing anything for the team to win. So.
All right, anything further? Go to Shannon.
Hey, Sydney, how do you think your time at junior college affected you, whether it was like from a personal standpoint or a basketball standpoint?
Going to junior college, it made me grow up and mature a little bit more. Also, me developing my game overall, spending more time in the gym. Really had a good staff at Johnny Logan and Coach Smith Peters and stuff. So, and John Clancy, they really helped me expand my game a little bit more than what I had in high school. So, like that was a good point for me going to junior college and really maturing.
And what parts of your game did you think you improved?
Probably my free throw shooter and just me being able to run the floor a little bit more, being more agile, just me being more smarter, thinking about the game. So I think a lot more about the game now since I went to junior college.
Any last questions? All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Sydney. Have a great first day of practice.